Welcome to Earnings Central. In this video, we'll break down Goldman Sachs' third quarter 2024 earnings call in under 4 minutes. We'll cover the key financials and major takeaways, so you can stay informed without spending hours listening to the full call. Let's get started. Let's start with the headline numbers. Goldman posted net revenues of $12.7 billion, up 7% from last year. They reported earnings per share of $8.40, representing an impressive 54% increase year-over-year. The firm achieved a return on equity of 10.4% and a return on tangible equity of 11.1%. In their Global Banking and Markets division, which represents about 2/3 of their business, they saw solid performance across various segments. Their advisory revenues hit $875 million, maintaining their number one position in M&A league tables. Equity underwriting was up 25% to $385 million, while debt underwriting jumped 46% to $605 million. Their trading business showed resilience, with FICC, fixed income, currencies, and commodities, generating $3 billion in revenues. While this was down from last year's strong performance, they achieved record FICC financing revenues of $949 million. Equities trading brought in $3.5 billion, up 18% year-over-year. The Asset and Wealth Management division reached some significant milestones. Assets under supervision hit a record $3.1 trillion, marking their 27th consecutive quarter of long-term net inflows. Management and other fees combined with private banking revenues reached a record $3.4 billion, up 9% from last year. Now, let's discuss some key strategic developments. CEO David Solomon emphasized that while M&A volumes are still 13% below 10-year averages, they're seeing significant pent-up demand and their backlog continues to grow. The firm is also making strategic progress in private credit, with $140 billion in assets and a unique position in both origination and distribution. Goldman is continuing to narrow its consumer footprint, including transitioning the GM card platform. They're also reducing their historical principal investments portfolio, which now stands at $10.9 billion. Looking ahead, management remains confident in achieving their mid-teens ROE target through their core business strengths in global banking and markets, continued improvement in asset and wealth management margins, and reduced drag from platform solutions. The firm maintains a strong capital position with a CET1 ratio of 14.6%, providing flexibility for both client support and shareholder returns. They returned $2 billion to shareholders in Q3 through dividends and share repurchases. In conclusion, Goldman Sachs delivered solid results while continuing to execute on their strategic priorities, positioning themselves well for future growth despite ongoing market uncertainties. That wraps up our recap of Goldman Sachs' third quarter 2024 earnings call. If you found this recap helpful and want to stay on top of more earnings reports from other companies, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more quick and easy breakdowns coming your way from Earnings Central.